Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DRW Radio 106. And tonight, it's a very special moment. It's a very special radio show because tonight we have 2 out of the 4 competitors who will be competing in the colossal main event this Sunday night in Atlanta, Georgia, inside the Georgia Dome. For the elite title, it is going to be TJ Shadows defending his title once again versus Christian Rainey, Steve Starkiller Smith, and Aaron Youngblood. Tonight, joining me on the podcast is the man who earned his way into the Fatal 4-Way a couple of weeks ago on Rebellion, Aaron Youngblood, and the reigning, defending, elite champion, yes, TJ Shadows.
Oh, man. Did you get new chairs? Because this is, like, comfier than I remember.
I got new chairs.
Very nice way to start it off.
So, Aaron Youngblood, I'll start with you. A few weeks ago, on Wednesday Night Rebellion, it was the tag match that earned your way into the main event. You and Brian tagged up to take on Omega Level for the DRW Tag Team titles. And if your team won, not only were you tag team champions, but you joined the likes of Rainey, Starkiller, and TJ in the main event of Battle Clash. Thanks to a certain kidnapping that ended up having 2 superstars wind up inside a Burger King, you and Brian King defeated TJ Shadows for the tag team titles. So now you are one half the tag team champions, and now you have your shot at redemption. You have your title shot this Sunday. How do you feel?
Honestly, I want to say that tag team match, yeah, it could have gone a lot different. But now I'm sure we gave it our best. Us and Omega Level made the tag team championships mean something again. God damn. How long has it been? Months. Now we're sitting here watching teams fight for a chance to go after what we fought so hard for. And now not only did it earn me my spot in this Fatal 4-Way match, but it also piloted Brian King into the Battle Clash match. And how ironic would it be if he just came out of that Battle Clash match and won? Bulls and Moore neck and neck for that title. God forbid if I went out and won, which we all know I'm going to.
TJ.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday night, it was live at the Barclays Arena in Brooklyn. You were set. You had to defend the tag team titles by yourself. Going into that match, what were your thoughts?
The thoughts of any man who loses his heart regardless of circumstances. Even though I wasn't prepared mentally and physically for a tag team match, the fact that it's a handicap match, it made things interesting, if you will. It gave me more pressure, and as everyone knows, I work best under pressure. It's just this time, the pressure was a bit too much for even me to handle. So I will say this. Congratulations to the Wolfpack. I can see you're all comfortable with that tag team title over your shoulders. So congratulations to my brother Aaron. But as I made it clear when Rebellion went off the air, me and Stoner are cashing in our rematch very, very soon.
The epic rematch is due. Now we talk about big and colossal events. This Sunday night, September 27th, live at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. One of the biggest main events in DRW history. We got the co-main event, the Battle Clash match. Stoner, Blade Wyatt, Brian King, Miguel Roderick, Adam Rush, Curtis Strong, J.M. Domingo, Josh Collins, Yasuka Toriyama, Sama, and Chris Cage. This match has so much riding on it because that match decides the number one contender for the Elite title at the American Pit in October. Now, TJ, if you somehow manage to defeat your three other competitors, a possible main event for the American Pit, Stoner versus TJ Shadows for the Elite Championship, how would you feel?
I'll be honest here. I guess you could say it's what the youngsters call breaking kayfabe. I'd feel honored. Not only will I go against someone I call my best friend, I'd be putting on a match that makes DRW that much more illustrious. And how fitting would it be that I get to walk in there as the torchbearer, as the bar setter of the Elite Division, and I walk back out still champion. I mean, all due respect to my brother in arms, but he tried once and he failed. What's not to say it's going to happen again?
It is going to be a very colossal event this Sunday. Battle Clash, one of the biggest pay-per-views DRW has ever seen and will ever see. Aaron, this could be your final shot at the Elite title. This is go big or go home. This is your shot at redemption. The title that was taken from you, you now have a second and possibly last chance. What do you do this Sunday?
This Sunday, it's going to any chance that it would be the last. For all those guys out there that are like, oh, hey, this girl, maybe she's my last chance to grab at it. Then you do your fucking best. Excuse my language here. I'm sorry, it's PG, but this last chance always speaks up to be my best. Because no matter what the Elite Division, the Elite group of men, I am proud to be in arms with them. I am proud to go to war with them. No matter what happens, no matter the outcome. This is one ground that will not be settled till the last man stands straight up. With that title in his hands, you know what? To the proud champion sitting next to me right now, the best man's gonna win. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you may hold that belt, you might call yourself the Elite Champion, but as I have stated before, you have not gone through the Elite to call yourself the Elite.
See, you bring up an interesting point because, let's see, Stoner has said it, and I bested him. Starkiller has said it, and I bested him. Rainey has said it, and I bested him. And we know damn well Miguel said it, and look where he is now. Aaron, I love you and I respect you, but know this. You will not be the man to walk out Elite Champion. That is set for the definition of Elite, and you're looking at the motherfucking demigod right now.
You want to call yourself a demigod? Listen to me, Taven. It doesn't matter what we call ourselves. In the end of the ring, we are men, god damn it. Names don't matter. Our actions matter. And yes, Stoner said it, but who's also beaten Stoner? I have. Who's beaten Miguel countless times? I have. Who's gone to war with Steve Starlight Killer Smith and only ended up losing because of interference? I have. And you know what, Taven? Every single time we've stepped in that ring, it's been side by side, win, loss, either way, both of us have fought each other. It doesn't matter what you want to call yourself. Because at the end of this day, goddamn, I'll be damned if I let you walk out of that ring. My hand will be raised as I become the DRW champion. My title, my right in this business, in this ring. I have been here since day one, watching this place grow, become what it is. Everybody else I've seen walk in has become an aftershock. I am going to show you, my brother, just what the meaning of elite is. When this wolf of war shows you how bad a wolf can bite.
Those are strong words, my brother. Those are strong words. But I want to make one thing perfectly, and I mean perfectly clear, it's not up to you if I walk out elite champion or not. It is up to what I decide. Yes, you've been here since day one, but let's not forget one major fact. When you bring up the word underappreciated, when you bring up the term started from the bottom, you can't deny it. Hell, not even Chris Zero can deny it. I define that to a T. You think Steve Starkiller Smith is the man that made the mid-card the main event? I was doing that back when he was learning how to throw a super kick the right way. Call it what you want, call it what you will. Call it miracle or call it skill. At the end of the day, you may show the world how hard a wolf can bite, but I'll be walking out with an elite championship, and if you stand in my way, I will have a blood-soaked wolf pelt over my shoulder as well.
But brother, that's going to be one difficult task for you. I'm going to tell you right now, you are not the only one that describes that kind of a business, whatever the kids call it. You want to start from the bottom? Imagine being involved in so many hardcore matches that your blood just pours through your veins and it's turned black. Imagine being at the bottom casket. No one would respect you. Nobody gave you the light of day. I understand where you come from, my brother. And now, look at where we are. Look at where we stand. If anything, this title should have been between me and you. This title should have been started between me and you. We have worked our asses off ever since we've been in this business, ever since we've been anywhere, to show these people what it's like to start from where we call home, what they call slums, to be up at the top of the chain. We don't take competition with a light, easy gaze like a gazelle or some shit. We actually stand there and mentally prepare ourselves, physically prepare ourselves. We give our all until we can't give no more. And my brother, it isn't what you decide, it isn't what I decide. Because at the end of the day, we realize there are 4 men, not just the 2 of us in that ring. You don't know what can happen. All I know is, the moment I get in that ring, bonds might show up, they might not. But regardless, you know, my brother here in and here out, Wolves of War, Pack, Click, Horsemen, it doesn't matter to me. God damn it, family. Always have been, always will be. No matter what.
This is very true. This is very true. A part of me does wish it was just you and me, because we have never been able to settle that. Every time you and I have gone to war, it's always gone back and forth. Back and forth. You can see the names Aaron Youngblood and TJ Shadows etched within that pendulum. But now, that pendulum swings to the middle. And yes, there are 2 other conflicting forces in Rainey and Starkiller. And yes, bonds may appear, bonds may not. Teams may shatter, teams may form. This is not about the Horsemen. This is not about DRW. Hell, this is not even about the Elite Championship at this point. This is about proving to everyone just who I am. Whether they know it already or whether I have to reteach it, hell, I'll even give a sermon if I have to. The world will know my name. The world will know my legacy. The world will know what I have gone through, and they will see elite etched into my gravestone by the time this is done. By the time I hang up my boots, by the time God himself says, my humble servant, you may now find rest. The world will know the definition of elite is T.J. Shadows.
You speak of your names, my brother. But now listen to me. It's not just you who is a movie. We stand in a room with 2 other men. We stand in a ring with all 4 of us. We stand in a generation of people that pride has given, of strength has given to give them names like those. We stand at the top of that chain this Sunday night as we look into each other's eyes. We know that we are the elite breed. We know that we were given all to be who we are today. TJ, yeah, that pendulum's in the middle right now. Yeah, I will not lie when I tell you that even God, when your gravestone comes along, you will read a read. But my friend, just like a great match that happened a few years back between the man depicted as the devil and the man depicted as the holy angel had appeared, this is probably just going to be another repeat. Just a little bit more epic, a little bit more action-packed. Why? Because we're the elites. Because we know what it's like to give it all in that fucking ring. We've shed blood, tears, sweat, no matter what you call it, crying, no matter. We have given it all for this business, for this very cause. And I'll be damned if I can't stand up at the end of this match and say that I gave it all. I am moving everything I have in that ring. I expect you to do the same.
That's how I got here, Aaron. That's just how I got here.
Both of these men will be putting everything on the line this Sunday night in Atlanta, Georgia, in my hometown, inside the Georgia Dome. We are sold out. Aaron, TJ, may the best man win. I wish the best of luck to the both of you.
I do have one question.
What is it?
Mr. Zero, seeing as we're in your hometown, and this is an honest-to-God question, does that mean we're entitled to free food?
Shut up, TJ. Shut up, TJ.
As long as ramen's involved, I'm in.
You can even wear my blazer.
I can wear your blazer?
Yes.
Damn it!
Yeah!
Shit, it can't fit me. It can fit you. Can I at least get the hat?
You can wear the hat.
Yes!
This Sunday night, it is Battle Clash. Tune in as you will see a colossal event go down. Every championship is on the line. Aside from the women's title because they have their own pay-per-views.
Sexist?
No, I believe in the women's division. The ECW title will be decided in a Monsters Ball. RVD will take on Jason Cage, Torrance Banks, and Tyler H. The tag team titles will be decided in a Full Metal Mayhem, as the Wolfpack will defend versus Epic Immortality and the World's Most Wanted. Then, for the Ultra Draven title, Key Morbid will defend versus The Cure. Then, for the Universal Heavyweight title, Alex Cross will defend versus JM Domingo, Arceus, and Brian King. Then, in the co-main event, the Battle Clash match, which is sort of like the Terror Dome match from TNA, but 10 men are in. You have to beat your opponents down until they cannot answer the count of 10. Then when it is down to the final two, the first man to escape the Terror Dome wins. It is the Battle Clash match, and the winner will go on to the American Pit to fight for the Elite title. Then we get to the main event, the Elite Championship. TJ Shadows, Christian Rainey, Steve Starkiller Smith, and Aaron Youngblood. 4 of the biggest stars in this business today. TJ Shadows, the man. Christian Rainey, the guy who said he was robbed. Steve Starkiller Smith, the guy who shot the Indies and they took the Indies and they had them take over. Aaron Youngblood, the guy that was held back until DRW's doors were open to him, and he shot for the stars and he took the whole galaxy. It goes down this Sunday night live at the Georgia Dome. Be there. Tickets are already sold out. Order the network for just $9.98 a month. We will see you this Sunday when DRW goes down to Georgia.